Yo, we in the building. Not yet.
Sanctioned by the new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
Shout out to everybody here in the building. Thank you guys for all pulling up on us tonight. Welcome to the latest installment of, we can't even really call it the Graphk and Wasted or the Wasted and Graphk show. We do so many shows together. It's like, this is just what we do. You know what I mean? But it's your boy Graphk Raider, and I am here with my big bro.
Wasted Talent. What is the deal, everybody? What is the deal? It's funny. I forgot that we was even rocking, bro. I forgot. Looking at my channel, I was like, what the fuck? I forgot. So you know what, bro? I'm happy, bro. Because real shit, there's a lot we got to talk about.
Oh, yeah. And real quick, man, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure you wipe them feet, pay your bar tab, hit the subscribe button to both channels, whether you're watching at the OakLosVegas Raiders Network or Raider Nation Unlimited. We appreciate all you guys. Tay just tweeted something, you guys. I don't really know what to take from this. I mean, there's a lot of smoke with DeAndre Hopkins at this point, but Tay posted this right here, you guys. Posted this: most seasons with 1,300 plus yards and receptions, or 10 plus receiving TDs. It says both men and women lie, but ... So there's three receivers there. It's Devontae Adams, it's DeAndre Hopkins, and it's Travis Kelce. So take that for what it is. I don't know if it's just him talking his shit. Like, why would we need DeAndre Hopkins when you have me? Or it could be the two best receivers in the league. Tell him to pull up.
Bro, when he talk about lying, there's a lot of people that are not really happy about some of the things that this coaching staff and front office has done. And maybe Devontae Adams might be sending a shot their way.
It could be. And to be honest with you, I think there's been a few of those this offseason already, the whole Jimmy G situation. I know a lot of people's like, Devontae came out and cleared it up. Nah, man, he posted that out of frustration. But hey, who wouldn't be pissed if you got traded to a team and you thought you and your best friend were going to play together for forever? I get it. Shout out to Ant-Man Hernandez. What's good, fellas, man? Shout out to you on the $10 donation, my brother. We appreciate you as always. We are blessed, man. We just here to rock out. Tonight is going to be a show, you guys. We just have some fun. You know what I mean? And
look, I didn't put the tags up or nothing on my joint. Hey, I forgot, but it's all good. It's all good.
Do that right now. Do that right now.
I don't think you can, bro. It's all good. Listen, we are here for the people. I really don't really give a damn, to be honest with you. I'm just glad to be here talking Raider football, man. I was bored.
Yeah, you have it. Graham, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I have no real feeling in my bones that D-Hop is going to be a Raider. Now there's rumors that they want a Christian McCaffrey type draft capital for DeAndre Hopkins. That's what's being reported now. And what is that? A 2, a 3, a 4?
You can try, right? Yeah. But they know what this is. This is a fucking salary dump, bro. Everybody in the league knows that you're not going to be able to put the banana in the tailpipe. Nobody is giving you what you want for that man. So just take your fucking 2, 3, third round picks and go on with your business, because ain't nobody giving you no more than that
at all. And the reason why we're probably not in on this is because what Wasted just said, it's a salary dump. And what we're going to do is say, well, take Hunter Renfrow from us. And that's not a salary dump. They're still picking up a bunch of money. You know what I mean? Like they're still spending money at that point. They're trying to dump him and put that money towards something else. So at the end of the day, you guys, yeah, man, look, it's exciting to talk about it. And don't get me wrong, we've seen crazier things happen. It can definitely happen. But I'm going to be real with you. I think my brother agrees with me. This shit is just a pipe dream. DeAndre Hopkins will not be a Raider. There's other teams that have more. If anything, I think Atlanta is going to be the team that goes all out for him. They can use a receiver to match up with their young stud out of USC, Kyle Pitts. You know what I mean? I think that Atlanta may fork up that kind of draft capital. I wouldn't if I was Atlanta, to be honest. They need to go young. Just get some young guys in the draft and continue to build that up. But they could say, you know what? We need a star to help sell this. You know what I mean? And at least help sell this. What did the Raiders do last year? We won 6 games. But guess what? We went out and got Devontae Adams. He helped ease the blow a little bit, right? So, you know what I mean? And I mean sales-wise. So, but
the thing is, bro, they got to get a guy he has a lot of power in this situation, more so than people think, because he has to be willing to play ball with the restructure. Yeah. So he's not going to allow them to just trade him to football Siberia. Yeah. It's cool to be in Atlanta as a city. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a young guy, but this is a guy who's like, okay, we go out. Oh my God, Jerome.
Salt, pepper, wrong.
Yo, he's gonna go to Buffalo. He's gonna go to Buffalo. And the problem with that for us as AFC conference mates, we don't really want to see that. We don't need to see that. I'm hoping that an NFC team raises their hand and needs a fucking wideout and gets involved in the sweepstakes.
The thing is this, though, if you look at what kind of money Buffalo has, they don't have the money to get that done at all. Like they would have to move so many things around in order to make that happen. That's why I don't really see. And then Andy Reid would be crazy, right? You just won with Juju. Like, you know what I mean? Like and Sky, like why Sky Moore, why would you go out and spend that kind of money on a receiver when you just won without a true wide receiver one?
You know why? Because I think what will probably wind up happening is I think he'll take a haircut to play for Kansas City to win. Like you're not gonna take a haircut to go to a bad team. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
And that's I can definitely see that happening. You know what I mean? But I can't see him like I can't see him coming to us, not because we're a terrible ball team, right? Because Jimmy can get it done. Everybody knows that. Jimmy can get it done. Jimmy's led a team to a Super Bowl. Yeah, I think Jimmy probably has enough social credit in the National Football League. He has as much as Derek Carr probably does.
Yeah.
I didn't want to – Lord Voldemort has been brought up. I'm sorry. But I think with this team and playing with Devontae Adams and with these offensive guys and him liking Bill Belichick, I can see him coming here, bro. The only problem is that the Raiders are trying to build everything from the ground up. And if you're going to bring him in here, then why even do that? Because you just got rid of everybody and their mother to give yourself some cap space. So why do it?
Yeah. No, I agree. And real quick, shout out to everybody here in the chat. Yes, Bobby Wagner did sign a 1-year deal with the Seattle Seahawks for $7 million. A lot of people are on Twitter. Oh my God, we couldn't do that. It doesn't matter what we could have did. He went back home, you guys. That is a hometown discount. He went back home. After 1 year, he played his entire career there. I think that was an easy call for him. I think he believes in what they're doing over there. This is a C Wood coming back home, and you know what I mean, and help trying to right the ship. I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. Bobby Wagner's not
100% with it, man. I love that, man. Yeah. I hate to see great players like that not like play their careers out where they belong.
Yeah,
he belongs in Seattle. Listen, ain't no two ways about it, man. He does. He's a Hall of Fame linebacker, man. For us selfishly, we kind of wanted to see what we can get, see we can kind of like slither our way into getting a better football player. But I'm okay with it, man.
Yeah, facts. Shout out to DZ. Can Jimmy get it done with the deep ball? Honest question. I don't think he really has to. You know what I mean? He's not. Look, Jimmy G's not the guy that's going to throw a million bombs week in and week out. But the thing is, with this system, he knows how to operate it correctly. You know what I mean? So, he's not going to have to do that. You know what I mean? I think Josh McDaniels wants his quarterback to limit turnovers as much as possible. You see what he did with Mac Jones in his rookie year. He tried to just intermediate passes, boom, boom, boom. I get it, you guys. We're tired of the dink and dunks, but if it gets it done, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at this point, I'm not expecting Jimmy G to go out there and be Josh Allen or be Patrick Mahomes and go out there and launch the ball all over the place. It's not going to happen. Can he here and there? Definitely can, but that's not his game. So I'm not expecting.
But why would we want that?
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? What we want him to do is, because we had a quarterback that could throw the deep ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? When he would get down to the 20, he couldn't stick it in the end zone. I'm more concerned about what he does in the red zone. The way he get down there, I don't fucking care. And we got the kind of skill position players where he can dump the ball off to them and just really just let them do what they do. I've seen Devontae Adams take a little 5-yard out and fucking turn it into 30, 40 yards, man. Like that's the kind of guys we got here. So I'm all right with it, man, especially if you get Nuke.
Yeah.
You go out and get Nuke. And I don't want to put this in the air, man, because the one thing we try to do over here, man, with us, man, we try not to be snake oil salesmen. Like we know we like, look, man, do you want to be optimistic? Yeah, but I understand that it'll be a tall order for us to get Nuke. But man, it's nice to really fucking think about, ain't it?
Bruh, and you know it's even nicer to talk about it. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you want to just talk things into existence, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping, you know, and praying that somehow, some way that can happen. Real quick, man. Shout out to SynCal. I wish I can share my screen right now. I am putting them up right now. I totally forgot about the shirts. I am putting the Jimmy Hub shirts up, you guys. I'll keep them up for like a week or two. I want to make this kind of an exclusive item, so we'll definitely put it up for a week or two. SynCal, I got you. It will be up after this live. They will be up. I promise you. I got you, SynCal. Shout out to my dog. Shout out to everybody here in the building. Shout out to Tyler, man. Would you rather sign Poona Ford? At this point, you get Kyle Van Noy because we need another linebacker. Why would you need Poona Ford? We already went out and got John Jenkins, the 33-year-old vet, backup nose tackle. We got Neil Farrell. That's probably, I think these guys really want him to start this year. We got two noses. You know what I mean? So I don't really believe there's any reason to go out and get a Poona Ford. I mean,
yeah, I'm under that assertion too, unless they go out and draft a guy, right? Like, you got to understand something, man. These guys, their resume is tied into Neil Farrell Jr. Their resume is not tied into John Jenkins, bro. John Jenkins might not make it out of camp.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
So that was a low risk, high reward kind of a guy. He's the veteran guy you kind of need next to a younger guy like Neil.
Plays the run really well.
So you can keep him on a roster and it won't hurt. But going out and getting Poona Ford hurts, right? And if it doesn't work, you just really set back. If it works, then you set back one of your young boys you drafted. If it doesn't work, you look like a dumbass. Yeah. They're not doing that.
And historically, Patrick Graham likes to get nose tackles that really just are run stuffers, not guys that are, you know, that can get to the quarterback week in and week out. That's not truly what he usually does. He likes the Jonathan Hankins of the world, those kind of guys that can really, really stop the run. And I'm hoping, you know, that this John Jenkins situation, which not going to say who it is, but he's probably watching the show right now. Shout out to my dog. We were on that first. Just want to say that we knew all about John Jenkins for over a week, but we had to, you know, we respect our sources, so we weren't going to say nothing. You know what I mean? But salute to my source and my brother. Also, shout out to Jay. Yes, I do have snapbacks available on OakLosVegas.com, my brother. Go on there, check them out. We got them in a smoke gray, a charcoal gray, and black as well, my brother. And we got the trucker hat Oak Las Vegas that I just dropped. So,
I mean, Las Vegas is moving right now. It is, you know, I really want to talk about that really quickly, man. How many of you guys out here have Oak Las Vegas gear?
Hey, man, we out here. You see the Whopper. You know what I mean?
If you don't, because I have a few shirts, I haven't ordered my mug. I'm lacking on that for coffee and convo.
It's all good. I got yours right here, bro. I'm gonna send it to you.
Nah, I'm about to order it, bro.
Or do you want the white one?
I want the black one. I gotta have a black one because it look more rated out. Yo, if y'all have not bought some of this shit, get with it to get lost, man.
I appreciate you.
You almost have to. It's Mando.
But let me ask you, you know, I'm actually happy John Jenkins got signed when he did, because at the time when I thought he was going to sign, everyone was freaking out about every fucking pickup that we had at that point. Yeah. You know what I mean? I think Duke was like the first pickup that I was like, I kind of seen everybody like, oh, hold on. Like, I'm kind of liking what's going on right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is nice. Like, okay, like, because he's a sneaky type guy that can be a true corner too. I think we're really going to get our corner one in the draft. But like, I want to ask you, like, seeing what we're doing right now, does your draft put your draft cap on real quick, big bro? Like, has anything changed at this point?
No, because wow, Uncle wow, brother. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you, bro.
Shout out to Uncle, man. We appreciate you, King, as always, on $100 donation. Appreciate you, bro.
Brother. Wow. Yeah. Thank you, man. Yo, listen, man, nothing's changed for me. I really never wanted us to really draft a quarterback unless it was CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud doesn't look like he's in play unless Bryce Young goes number one. And from what I saw from Bryce Young's pro day, he had a pro day. The Panthers were there. He had a meeting with the Raiders. I wrote an article about it.
Yeah.
I didn't see
PlanetRaiders.com for those who have not checked it out. PlanetRaiders.com. Hell of an article. Go ahead, brother.
Bro, I don't see the arm strength that everyone's talking about. Yeah. I personally don't see it. Right? So he's small, smart, he can move in the pocket. He does a lot of things where he's going to get lit up in the National Football League. Right? So we know I don't think that the Carolina Panthers are in on Bryce Young. I think it's definitely CJ Stroud going number one. So at that point, there's nobody in this draft that I'm willing to sign off on and say, yo, go get him. Not Will Levis, not Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson is a hell of an athlete.
Yeah. He's
a hell of an athlete. And if they did it, I wouldn't be totally upset with it. But I want the Raiders to get the safest starting level defensive player possible. That's what I want. That's what I want. Because I want to fucking change the fortune of what's been going on here the last few years. Everybody's been saying we're a terrible drafting team. I don't want to hear that anymore. I want it to be said that we are doing the right thing with the draft.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. At this point, watching the young pup from Kentucky, Will Levis, pro day yesterday, hell of an arm. He was leading a lot of his wide receivers out of bounds. I still think accuracy is definitely something that you have to worry about with him. The arm strength is there, though. I mean, man, and I love the velocity of the football when Will Levis throws, and I just love the way he throws the ball. But I just don't know what that's going to look like when you got NFL level defenders in your face. You know what I mean? Playing in
like Derek Carr. Derek Carr looks phenomenal.
Yeah,
throwing the ball with shorts and a tank top. Yeah. Phenomenal. You're like, man, this is the guy I want throwing the football.
Hey, hold up. Did you see what Will Levis said to David Carr?
Yeah. Oh my God. You see, he looked him in his eye like.
He looked him right in his eyes like, yeah, bro. Like, for those who don't know, Will Levis said to David Carr, I've had a lot of offensive coordinators, a lot of different offenses. And he looked right at David Carr in his eyes and he said, but I think that's something that what did he say? He said
I think that's something that makes me a better player.
That's what makes me a better player. He said basically, in a nutshell, you know what I mean? Like, that makes me that much better. And he looked at David Carr. David Carr looked at him. And they kind of just both looked back at the camera and just kept it moving.
David Carr had his shades on. He's just looking like a fucking
salesman. That shit was hilarious, bro. I loved that, man. I like the moxie that Will Levis carries, like the way he carries himself. You know what I mean? That, like, remember we kept going back and forth with, like, I don't know if I like the way he is, that just like, I don't know, bro. It's like something about it. Like, right? I don't know if I like it.
Douchey, right?
Yeah. But then you like, but I like him though. You know what I mean? He showed me that day. I rock with it.
Bro, I like him not at number 7. I like Will Levis if people look at that and they say, man, he's not my guy, and he's there at 28. Then you come back up. You got an extra third. You give it 2. You come back up. You get Will Levis. Yeah. I'm fine with that. I'm not fine with Will Levis in the top 10. He's not a
Let me ask you,
quarterback.
Does one of those guys fall at the first?
I believe so, because look, man, I don't think it's going to be Richardson. I think it might be Levis. I think Levis is going to fall into the back of the first. I don't think Will Levis is going to go as early as people think, because what you just saw. Because see, the way people draft is game tape. Then they look at the Underwear Olympics. Yeah. And then they look at that pro day. The pro day is really where you're supposed to show out, because you're throwing to your guys, right? Yeah. The fact that he's got to lead guys around and there's no defenders on him and shit like that, That goes to
Yeah.
show you everything that's been said about Will Levis, the accuracy. And that was one of the reasons why when we were talking about him, I said, yo, it is a reason why he wasn't at Penn State, had to go to Kentucky. It's a reason why people have a lot of doubts about him, because he's not the most accurate guy in the world. He looks like Tarzan, but he might play like Jane. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I think that Levis, let me say this, and you guys know I've been really high on the Will Levis train ever since the offseason began. I even talked highly about him during the season. But I have to say this, the only way he is successful at the next level if he ends up in the perfect situation. That's what I'm going to say. He has to be in a situation
for the first year.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Definitely. But he needs to fall into a situation where he can learn under a great offensive mind, have the right mixture of veterans around him that can, get him advocate to the game. But that's going to be the only way he's successful at the next level, man. Shout out to Raider man, my dog, Doc's Wasted. What's good? Most big plays come from mid-range passes. Jimmy G wasn't asked to throw deep that often. Look at the offenses. This is facts. And, they ran the ball a lot with the Niners. They had some nice gimmick players over there where they did a lot of creative. Shanahan's one of the greatest offensive minds in the NFL. You know what I mean? So he's going to find a way to get the ball in his playmakers' hands. That's what I love about Shanahan. Last year it seemed like Josh McDaniels tried to do that, but he didn't have the right guys around. You know what I mean? Right? Like he would try and do these reverse kind of I'm like, okay, bro, like you're doing
execution, right?
Yeah, it's execution. You have to have the right players in order to do so. But I agree with you, Raider man. I think that if you have, the right play calls and the right players around, I do think that Jimmy G can get rid of the ball and throw it downfield. But at the end of the day, I don't think that's what you want him to do. That's not his strength. You want him to, just look, this year, I'm excited to see yards after the catch. I am excited to look at the yak portion of statistics. I'm looking at Devontae. I am looking at Austin Hooper. I am looking at every guy. Jacoby Myers is all about the yak. Not no Hennessy. Yards after the catch. Yes, and our running backs. And there's a reason why we brought Amir Abdullah back as our third down back as well. A guy that can get very active in the passing game. I think that this is going to be a lot of dink and dunks, you guys, but there's going to be some creativity. And I love it because this is a guy that's been here and done that and knows this system. Shout out to Raiders. Salute. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
What up, Graphk and Wasted? Salute. Shout out to my dog. Simple and plain. There we go.
Hey, I think a lot of the stuff that was going on last year, when you talk about schematically with his offense, is having players that can execute all the way around. Like having people who, you can have a guy that's a great receiving tight end, right? But can he set the edge and actually block? Can he really hold the block long enough for the play to develop? Can that quarterback put the ball in the place where you need it to be?
Yeah.
Can he get it out fast enough? And if he don't get it out fast enough, is he willing to stand in there and deliver the ball to let the play develop downfield? I think you're going to see a night and day improvement in that caveat if Jimmy G can stay upright.
Yeah. And for those who don't know, Jimmy played in 11 games last year, started in 11 games. The thing that the Niners had on us was a great defense, though, and they had a guy with Purdy that they developed pretty quick. Mr. Irrelevant came in there and started balling out for him. They had a young guy with Lance. They had a deep quarterback room. Right now, we only have Chase Garbers. That's the only lone quarterback that we have outside of Jimmy G. That's one of the things that I'm really nervous about. And I think we're going to kind of talk about that a little bit today because we are going to need a quarterback. And at this point, I think it's looking clear as day that we're going completely offense and it pretty much in free agency. And it's looking as though we're going to literally attack the defense first round, second round. We're going to talk about some more later round guys, the Aiden O'Connells, the Stinson Bennett. For those who don't know, Wasted wrote a great article on potentially going out and drafted him out of Georgia as well on PlanetRaiders.com. If you guys have not checked it out. And I want to ask you guys real quick. Would you guys mind, because we only do shows that you guys want to watch, would you guys mind if we did a Planet Raiders weekly show where we broke down every article that I put up? Because I'm going to get out there and get going. But his pen has been miraculous lately. Big Mike, Kingtown, Andy with the breakdowns. Would you guys like a Planet Raiders breakdown every week where we kind of go over all the articles and just chop game about, so on and so forth. Tyler says, please do that. I like it. Say less. LV says, please do as well. We on it then. Planet Raiders recap. Matt, Anthony, everybody saying, let's do it. Then we're going to make that a weekly show, you guys. We'll pick a day and we'll break it down maybe later in the week. You know what I mean? So we can talk about everything that we put up. But I like that. Shout out to everybody in the building. DZ says cool. Raider Rebel says cool. I love it. Bass as well. Let's rock. Shout out to LV Docs. What do you think of Dorsett wearing number 11 this season, being the speedster? I like that. I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, wow, it's kind of a dig at Henry Ruggs. No, it's not. That man put himself in that situation. I don't think we're going to hide the number 11, you know what I mean, because of it. And be real. I mean, 11 looks good on the speedster on your team. And right now at this point, Philip Dorsett is the speedster. I don't know if he's going to be there week one as the guy that's going to be the speed guy. I mean, I think potentially we draft somebody or UDFA comes in, a younger body. But for now, I am okay with him having number 11. And to be real with you, man, this may sound bad, you guys, because I really pray for Henry Ruggs, his family, and everybody that was involved in that situation on a daily basis. But at this point, he's a distant memory to me. You know what I mean? Move on. I'm a Raider. I'm not a player fan. At this point, whatever Henry Ruggs eat don't make me shit. So it is what it is.
Yeah, and not for nothing, man. Like, the Raiders never tripped off of numbers. You got guys that shouldn't even be mentioned in the same breath with some of the guys we've had here wearing numbers they should not be wearing.
Bro,
so let's just be for real. Michael Huff wore number 24.
No. Forget Michael Huff. He was a former first rounder. We just signed David Long Jr. He's number 24.
That hurt.
Think about that, bro. We signed a corner that's probably, I don't even know where he's going to be on this roster, and he has number 24. Think about that. Shout out to Max. Will there be any article on sleeper picks in the draft? Yes, definitely. The closer we get to the draft, we'll be breaking down a lot more of that stuff, Max. And also, we're going to upload some of these lives on the website as well, where we break down a lot of stuff. So stay tuned for that. Shout out to my boy Max. Go ahead. Wait, my bad, brother.
Oh, nah, bro. I wanted to say, when it comes to the Ruggs stuff, we got to move on from that as a fan base, man. Like, the guy, made a big mistake, and it really that's a mistake that he got to deal with God. That we need to move on, bro.
Yeah.
Like just really, like, we as on a football perspective, not move on. Somebody lost their life. We need to be sensitive to it. But we can't be bringing this guy up, man. He like Graphk said, he's a distant memory, and it doesn't matter what happens to him in this. He can never play here again.
Yeah,
never play. If he gets out, he can't play here again.
That ship is sailed.
So we can't even. I don't even want to bring that guy up. Everybody keeps bringing Henry Ruggs up. There's another Henry Ruggs somewhere out there. We'll bring him in here, and he's gonna play for the Raiders one day.
There you
fast ass receiver.
Shout out to Raider man. I believe we're building a hungry team with the players they're bringing in. A bunch of chips on their shoulders. That's the D pause I want. Shout out to Raider man, my dog, man. Shout out to my boy Daniel Kim as well. Salute Graphk, salute Wasted. If anything, I'm glad we're building well and not throwing crazy money and giving all of our needs. The number of draft picks we have this year and our increasing cap year. Let me say this, Daniel Kim. Think about this real quick. And shout out to Kim. Appreciate you on the $10 donation. Think about this. The Niners spent $20+ million on Javon Hargraves, right? For $20 million, we got Marcus Epps. We re-signed some offensive line depth. We brought in a few corners. We brought in, like we brought in some depth at the edge rusher with Jordan Willis. We brought in John Jenkins. Every move that we've made, we brought in a slew of players for the price of one. Not saying that any of these guys will be as impactful as him, but we filled a lot of holes with that same amount of money. And to be cool, I'm cool with that.
I am too, because, like, bro, is it better to get 15 sacks from one guy, or is it better to get 6 or 7 from one player, 5 from this guy, 3 or 4 from this guy, and you're rotating them in and out?
Yeah,
I think they're viewing this from more of an abstract way to build a roster, because, and the Patriots always did this, right? They were always able to take guys who were big contributors to them and move them in and out because they weren't stars. They would just broach being good, solid players, and they'd have a guy behind them and a guy behind them, and they draft a guy and then they move it on up. So it wasn't like they had a situation where every year there's this guy they got a franchise. It was sometimes where I've seen the Patriots damn near never use the damn franchise tag. They didn't have to.
They didn't have to. And like rarely ever. That's just not what they do. Shout out to Max. Yes, Jano is always going to be number 11. Facts. Best comment today. Max Rodriguez. Janikowski will always be number 11. Shout out to the GOAT kicker, my boy Jano. Let me see. Shout out to everybody here in the building. William says, we still need Jalen Carter. I want that impactful player. And we're going to get a bunch of impactful players in the draft. It's just, this is a deep draft, you guys. I know a lot of people don't really like stay in tune with the whole draft process. I know a lot of people don't watch college football. You know what I mean? So I get it. Like most people are going to freak out year in and year out when they see that we don't go out and get the best players in free agency. I promise you guys, me, Wasted, Andy, Hammer, other guys, Murph, everybody, Sanjit, do their homework on this kind of shit. And I'm telling you now, this is a great, great draft to need defense. I'm telling you now, this is probably the deepest draft I've seen on the defensive side of the ball in a long time.
And probably about like 6 or 7 years. Like,
yes,
you're going to have guys who are high top end starters in the third round.
Yes.
At the back of the third round.
Yes.
You guys have no idea, man. And you're definitely going to see it, because I think the guys that we have, they know what they want. They're not just out there just moving the goalposts. This is the thing about having an organization that's structured properly. You're not going to have one guy, oh, my dog is in a place. Halo,
shout out to our brother, man. Shout out to our brother Halo, man.
Yo, they don't have a guy that's going to come in and Pearl Harbor the draft process like Gruden used to do.
Yeah.
They're going to trust their scouts. They're going to trust the people who've been giving them the information. They have their draft board set, and they're going to get their guys. And I love that, man. I love it.
Yeah, and the thing is, these guys aren't going to overthink shit. Gruden and Mayock overthought a lot. I mean, if you take Damon Arnett in the first round, you overthought that pick. You took Jonathan Abram in the first, you overthought. I don't understand what was some of this shit that they were doing. Don't get me wrong, you found some gems, the Hunter Renfros, the Max Crosby's, great. But these guys, they're going to take the guys that they like on the board. Don't get me wrong. There may be some guys that we're like, whoa, wait, what the like? But to be honest with you, I have no clue why. And maybe it's because of the whole so-called Patriot way. I just feel like I trust these guys a little bit more this draft. Last year, we couldn't really gauge it. We had 5 draft picks last season, you guys. And I think we had more UDFAs than we had draft picks. You know what I mean? So this year, we can really gauge where we're going in terms of the future. And I really think that Zeke is it's crazy. Every tweet that I see, a pro day, this, that, we're everywhere. We're all over the place because we know this is we're in desperation mode with this draft. We got to get it right, or we can set ourselves back another 3 or 4 years. Let's just keep that shit a beam, bro.
Yeah, we everywhere and you ain't never there. Yeah. That's the thing. We everywhere. They know that they got to build this team through the draft. That goes to show you really, like, sometimes organizations give you breadcrumbs. They show you based off of how they're moving without telling you how they move it. They haven't gone out there and mortgaged the farm on free agency, and I love that.
I love it.
A lot of people, they're like, oh, we're not doing enough. I haven't seen a championship football team be built like from free agency. The only one I've ever seen really in the recent past is the fucking Rams. And if you look at the guy who was the foundational piece of that team, they drafted him, Aaron Donald. They drafted that guy. You know what I mean? Everyone else and some of the other players they drafted. But for the most part, the Rams are the only team that did that. That's because they have a billionaire owner whose wife has more money than him. His wife is Sam Walton's daughter. He'll burn the fucking team down just to win to fill that stadium up. Yeah. It's not about football for him. He's already given LA back more than a lot of teams have given their teams in the last 30 years, just like that. And that's why he did it. And you see what they're doing now.
Did you see what the email he sent out to the ticket season ticket guys?
No,
he was like,
I didn't.
Pretty much was like, I know you guys are used to a certain way that we work. We're doing something different now. You know what I mean? It's not the going all out and just paying fuck draft capital. You know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah. He basically sent something out to all the season ticket holders like, look, we're trying to build this the right way now. We went out and got you guys a ring. Now let us build this team. And in a nutshell, it wasn't word for word what he said, but he was pretty much, kind kind of trying to protect his investment and let the guy, because everybody knows in LA, they're ring chasers in LA. It doesn't matter what sport it is. The Dodgers, the Lakers, the Rams, like you have to win. If you don't win, nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, but I like the email he sent, kind of like, we're kind of going in a different lane right now. Shout out to GA Patriot. Agree, Docs. This draft is perfect to build a solid defensive foundation for the cheap money. Shout out to my boy GA. And I believe with 12 draft picks, we're looking about $12 million for the complete draft class. I love that. That ain't nothing. Son, we're ordering some food. Relax. My son is over here acting like he's starving right now. Shout out to Big Mike, my brother. Shout out to Max. He says, at Max, top sleeper acquisitions in 2023 draft. I got you by Monday. Let's go. Big Mike got you right there at PlanetRaiders.com. And if you guys are not subscribed to our brother Big Mike Raider, just go subscribe to him, man. This guy puts on great content on his YouTube channel and on PlanetRaiders.com. And for most of the stuff that he does, the film breakdowns and stuff, also, you guys, you can always check it out at PlanetRaiders.com. But make sure when you go there, hit the link and hit that subscribe button on his channel. Shout out to Raider Man once again. I want the Raider Nation to dig in. I don't know if we have seen this type of meticulous work and decision-making in a long time. Raiders. And that's what's crazy. People are not used to this. And I get it. You know why people are mad? Because we went 6-11 last year. They're not mad about the meticulous, the way we're moving. They're not mad about that. They're upset because apparently these guys inherited a playoff team that came off of, a 10-7, year and got lucky. Took everything in the world for us to find that wild card spot to get there against Cincinnati. Everybody's upset about that. They feel like these guys inherited a playoff team, build on it. That's the reason. But if you took that one wild card game off the books, I promise you, I don't think anybody would be mad about the way that this regime is working. Yeah. Do you agree with me with that, bro? Like,
that's a fact, bro.
Yeah, real shit, man. Shout out to Gio. After years of watching our GMs play checkers, I think we finally got our Bobby Fischer making the moves. Excited for the future. Shout out to my dog, man, my bro. Go ask mommy. Go talk to mommy. I'm live right now.
Hey,
my
bro,
boy gonna bug me about this food.
Like you got some guys, man, like Mamadou Diabate from Utah. You know what I'm saying? He's a linebacker that could patrol the field. He's a guy that might go to third or the fourth round. There's a lot of linebacker help here. Like, I think DeMarvin Overshown is not going to go. He'll probably go to second, probably third round.
I think so too. I do. I do.
Dion Henley is another name that I wouldn't be surprised where he would. Tommy Etchenberg from Ohio State.
Yeah.
I'm just going linebackers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a few guys, man, that I can see. And to be honest with you, Noah Sewell is a guy I can see dropping, and if he's drafted in the right place,
I bet, bro,
he could be effective. I don't think Noah Sewell. Everybody had Noah Sewell going really, really high. I think he's not his brother. He's not Penei Sewell.
No,
so he's going to drop a little bit, but he can play well if he goes to like a Pittsburgh, somewhere like that. He played great there.
Definitely. Real quick, man. Shout out to. I just seen somebody go on here, man, and grab some OakLosVegas.com. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to Xenia. I hope I didn't butcher your name. Salute to you going and getting a straight out of OLV t-shirt. It is on the way. I appreciate you so much for the support. Shout out to everybody here in the building, man. Make sure you guys wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up, pay your bar tabs. If you guys are not subscribed to both channels, what are you waiting for? It's free. Hit that subscribe button. It definitely helps us both. We are on the road to 19K to 7K. We're trying to get this up to 20 and 10 by the season. So make sure you guys, support us as much as you guys can, man. It's free. Just hit that subscribe button. And also, if you get a chance to, share the link out. You know what I mean? Let people know about what we got going on. Shout out to Aaron. I'm still pissed over the Sea of Red that was at Allegiant Stadium during the Chiefs game. That would have never happened at the Coliseum. Appreciate you, Docs, and waste of talent. You know what's funny, Aaron? This is the thing, though, right? I don't know if we can say that now because when we were at the Coliseum, the Chiefs weren't really all the way in their winning ways. I live in Texas now. I see people wear Chiefs shit every day. I've never seen that in my life, ever. Now, people love who wins now. You know what I mean? I'm going to be real with y'all. Right? Hey, a lot of you guys are fake Warriors fans. I'm going to be real. Y'all can get mad at me all you want. A lot of y'all are fake Warriors fans. I grew up in Northern California my whole life. I got maybe 3 people that I knew that were Warriors fans.
Legitimately, bro. Like, bro.
And Mr. Fab is one of them.
You stupid, yo.
That's it. Like
I'm telling you, bro. People are bandwagon jumpers more so than ever now because we want it now. I hear people on Twitter talk about, oh my God, 8 years of this. I'm out. I'm going to the Saints. I'm gonna pick a new team. Like, bro, listen. This is, and I don't ever like to talk about anyone's fandom, right? But if you're an adult and you switch teams, you're a phony. That means you're a fan of the sport and not a particular team, and you should just fucking check out of having a fandom. That to me, that's weak, man.
Real quick, shout out to Raider. No, man, my apologies, my brother. I missed you super. Defensively, there's a diamond in the rough. Undrafted free agent out there as well. Always, year in and year out. Nomad, we've seen this before. You know what I mean? I mean, look, Zeke went and got J.C. Jackson, even though he shit the bed last season. I'm just saying, J.C. Jackson is a guy that Zeke found as a UDFA, and he went and got a crazy deal with the Chargers. It happens year in and year out. You know what I mean? Baby, you can get whatever you want. I don't even care. Just order me something that won't kill my heart. That's it.
Listen, bro, that is the perfect answer, brother. That's always the right answer, man.
Yeah. Hey, look, baby, you can have whatever you like.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. Listen, once I learned that, man, my life became a lot easier. Yeah, go ahead, man. You got it.
Yeah,
I eat what you
baby, just whatever you order, I respect it. Hey, what would y'all rather have? You don't got Torchy's tacos. So I don't think you know tacos or Popeyes. I low key Popeyes do sound good right now. I ain't gonna hold you though,
bro. I'm Popeyes out, bro. Like I don't want to see a mother. I don't want to see a wing. I think that sandwich is how they got the microchip.
Nah. Detroit pizza, yes, please. And I want you to know, Wasted, Detroit pizza slaughters New York pizza. I want you to know that.
Stop with that blasphemy, bro.
No, straight up. Like Detroit pizza is way better.
Bro,
than
this
New
is
York
the
pizza.
problem. You went to a pizza place that Hammer took you to, bro. You listen, bro. You are fucking with the wrong member of the clique when it comes to going and getting you a good.
No. Well, actually, me and Tiff just walked to that pizza spot. Hammer didn't take us there, so we can't blame that on little bro. It wasn't little bro.
Yo, after I saw them weak ass fries and potatoes.
Oh, but no, he took you to that weak ass spot after y'all dropped us off at the room.
Oh no, him and I did that because it was fucking 24 hours. It was like 2:00 in the morning. Yeah. Bro, the rats ate that pizza, bro.
He introduced us to some fries that had Old Bay on them.
Crab fries.
Oh no, but I love Old Bay though. But them were
the ones that we.
Oh yeah, them weren't the ones.
No, the chicken and Pete. We had them in Vegas when we was eating, Tiff.
Yeah.
You remember those? The crab fries with those were slamming. The chicken and Pete ones with the Philly joints.
Hammer in here somewhere.
You had them, and you said they were ass.
Which ones? What you talking about? The Hammer fries?
Yes, Hammer's fries, not the ones that we had in Vegas.
That's what the Hammer's fries. I didn't even eat them. I was like, I'm not eating that shit. When we was in the bar, I was like, I wasn't eating.
Yes, when we were in the bar.
We are getting off topic right now. Okay, we are getting off topic. What's up, Bubba? Look,
yo,
baby, I love you.
Terrible.
You are right. Them fries was ass.
Yo, the fries were terrible. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hammer brought them weak ass fries. Them shit was terrible.
Yeah. And Detroit pizza is better than what the fuck y'all showed us. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, bro, you tweaking. Bro.
No, she doesn't agree.
I didn't.
Look. When I get up there, y'all got to show me something different, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. The pizza spot we went to was cool, right? It was all right.
That shit was ass, bro. That shit was ass. Yo, bro.
We couldn't fold it.
Damn it. Yeah, nah, listen.
If you
I gotta take out a Bleecker Street. I got y'all.
Listen. If you can't fold it like a magazine and it drips the grease,
it's trash.
Trash.
All right, man.
All right.
He had a personal that he was trying to fold. He said, "Oh, let me just
get your ass out of here, man."
Yo, wait, Bruno's on Springfield Ave in Irvington.
I don't know what the fuck. Shout out to James. Goats, we definitely get that 3-4 starters in the draft and tons of depth pieces. Shout out to my dog James. Definitely. Shout out to DZ. She said Queen Docs is in the house. Definitely. That is definitely my queen.
Yo,
yeah. Prince too.
Yo,
I like that. My son said, and Prince. Talk, yeah, you know what I mean?
That's right, young Docs. Little Docs, what up, man?
That's funny. That is funny.
Hey, bro, look, I got to take y'all to Sun Tavern in Orange, too.
Okay.
Sun Tavern is rocking. I know we've gotten off onto a pizza tangent. It's Saturday. It's all good. I'm telling you, bro. Sun Tavern, that shit is ridiculously good.
That's why I don't like you on screen, babe. Some dude said Docs is short, he can get it. And I had to block him.
Oh, man, come on.
Mind you, no, don't mind you. I agreed with him. But that's why I was pushing you off the screen because it's shit like that. It's shit like that. She said, I'll slide, bro. It's all good. Shout out to everybody here in the building, man. Wifey is always off limits. Y'all gotta relax. Keep it smoothie, man. Shout out, beautiful fam, Docs. Stay blessed. Shout out to Deezy. Yeah, but hammer catching strays. This is facts, Biff. This is facts.
I have raw dog, but I'm just saying them fries were weak, though. That's
them
all.
shits was asparagus, bro. Definitely. Shout out to Ryan. Niner fans used to clown us Warrior fans. Now they're all Warrior fans. Hopefully we play sack in the Western Conference. Richmond is sack. Let's go. Shout out to my boy Ryan. NorCal. And I want to see that. The only thing I'm nervous about is if my Kings play the Warriors, the Warrior fans being at Golden One Center. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not really a home game. It's like, you know what I mean? Well, actually, it'll go both ways because Kings fans will be in Oakland too, or in San Francisco too. So it is what it is. Shout out to my boy Ryan. Shout out to Teo. What are the odds D-Hop comes to Vegas? I'll say 1%, and that's high.
Look,
that's the high end.
I'm gonna give you my thing. The chances of him coming here are slim and none. It ain't happening.
There you go. There you go. Fact. Shout out to Teo, my dog. I don't think it's gonna happen at all. Like real talk. Shout out to Jersey. No pizza hit like Jersey pizza.
You already know, man.
I ain't gonna lie. Some of the best pizza I ever had was in Jersey. Remember, Bear? I told you I was in a tour bus and we stopped in Jersey. I had some of the best pizza in my life. I don't know where I was in New Jersey. I have no clue where I was.
Probably in Jersey City.
One of the best. No, it wasn't in Jersey City. It was like a small little town, and it was all Italians in that motherfucker.
It was probably Hoboken or fucking Bloomfield.
Bro, that shit was phenomenal, bro. And they looked at us like we was crazy in there too, but I didn't give a shit. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to Joey. Said, Doc, you're losing control of your show. This is facts, bro. Like, I'm all over the place. My wife, my kid, wasted talking about the pizza, Detroit smoking and shit.
Man, hey, listen, we're sharing this show right here. So Wasted gotta talk. I gotta talk my shit about our pizza thing.
Nah, we having some fun, you guys. We having some fun. Shout out to everybody here in the building. Wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, hit that subscribe button. Wasted is about to drop a new article on PlanetRaiders.com grading our first wave of free agency. Our first wave. You know what I mean? So the Jimmy G's, the Jacoby Myers, Marcus Epps. And I want you guys to know he's only grading the first wave, and we are going to follow up with a full live show grading every pick that we've gotten this far. So stay tuned with that.
Yo, and I'm sure you're gonna disagree with me about a few of them too. So it's
I guarantee. Yeah, we can't always agree on the same shit, bro.
Nah, yeah, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's gonna be some strong opinions on that show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm here for it because I'm gonna be real with you. I think a lot of people are gonna be actually surprised by some of my grades. Everybody, Graphk is just so excited and so happy about everything. You'll be
D+.
Yeah. You'll be shocked about a few guys that I give low grades because at the end of the day, everything ain't glitter and gold around here. We know that. This ain't a team right now. This roster does not look like something that's gonna be ready to go fight for a Super Bowl. It's not. We can all agree on that. Like, you know what I mean? We can agree on that. Shout out to Raiders Football Talk. Shout out to my boy Andy's in the building. Little bro's in the building. Marcus Epps is our best signer. Okay, I disagree with you, brother. I disagree.
Yo,
I like the signing. I like the signing, but I disagree.
Yo, the thing about that is, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. The best signing we made, yo, there's no way in the fucking world I'm doing that. I'm giving him a D-, man. I can't stand that guy. I think our best free agent signing was Jimmy Garoppolo.
Okay.
I really.
You know what? I'm gonna say let's do this shit right now, bro.
You know what, man? You know what, man? I think we gotta let it marinate, man. Because
let it marinate.
Because I gotta really get my shit together, bro. I just know when like my guys that I really like that we signed were Garoppolo and Duke Shelley.
Duke Shelley's my favorite signing.
I love it.
That's my favorite signing, period. Like easy. And what's funny is Jimmy G is top 3 because we got a quarterback, right? But I like Robert Spillane as well. I think that could be a sneaky picker for us.
I hate that pick. And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
God, bro.
I hate that pick because all right, you let Denzel Perryman walk out of the building and he didn't get paid much more than Spillane.
Bro, Denzel Perryman can't stay healthy for shit.
He stayed healthy with us.
When?
Listen, last year, how long was he out? Well, he like 2-3 games. How long was he out last year?
Bro, he missed a lot. And then the year, bro, like, look, hold on. We're not doing that, bro.
Yo, and then there are other guys that are signed, and I wrote in my article, there are other guys that signed across the league for $1.5 million more that are much better players than Robert Spillane. Robert Spillane is a guy that he can possibly wear the green dot, but is it likely? I don't think so, bro.
Well, at this point, the only guy on the roster right now at the linebacker position that can is going to be him.
Yeah, so it's like, bro, like to me, this reminds.
He played in 12 games last year.
He played in 12 games, so
15 the year before, 13 the year before, 6 the year before.
Yeah, but see, I'm talking about for us.
Oh, I'm sorry. 12 for us last year, 15 the year before.
So that's not terrible, bro. Like,
I'm not saying it's terrible, but
I would rather have fucking 12 games of Denzel Perryman than fucking 17 games of Flotsam and Jetsam, the fucking special teamer.
But how do we know who Spillane is at this point? We don't know.
Hey, man.
Everybody keeps saying about Miles Jack. Go get Miles Jack. He beat Miles Jack out for the starting spot in Pittsburgh. So I don't understand why everybody keeps saying, go get him, go get him. Look, everybody thinks I hate Denzel Perryman. I'm gonna be real with y'all. We said this before, been a fan of him since the Hurricane days. But he is older, and the guy cannot stay healthy for shit. Move on.
I'm not mad at him for wearing a beanie in 90-degree weather in California and Las Vegas. But you know what I'm saying? That's what he always did. He never. That's another reason why I fuck with Denzel Perryman, yo. This guy stayed with the fresh.
Oh, he's a demon. He's a demon. Yeah, he's a demon. This is facts. You know, he'll pull up on the bus eating cookies and shit and apple juice with a beanie on with no shirt on. Crazy shit. Let me see. Oh, he started due to ACL. I thought he beat out Miles Jack. I thought he beat Miles Jack.
No, man, he ain't beat out Jack.
I thought he beat out Miles Jack.
No, bro, this guy's he's a glorified special teamer, bro. And I think he might play well for us, but he's a glorified special teamer. Like, this is the guy. That's the hill we're gonna die on as the Raiders. Having this fucking guy
be our Flores coaching him in Pittsburgh, New England connection. Talk that shit.
Yeah, man, I'm cool on that, dude. They could have done a little better than that, bro. Because the linebacker room is the fucking.
Oh shit! Hey, Andy said he played next to him. Yeah, I swear to God, I thought that Miles Jack got beat out by Robert Spillane.
Nah, bro. Robert Spillane is a victim of circumstance. Not a victim, but he's a recipient of great circumstance. He got a chance to show himself because somebody got hurt.
Kane Town says Spillane started because Bush and Jack was hurt. Well, guess what? We can all agree on this, right? We still need more linebacker help. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Bro, in my last mock draft, I drafted 3 of them. Like we need several linebackers at this point. Several. So at the end of the day, I just like to pick up. Maybe it's because that's the darkest room that we have on this roster. Let's keep it a buck, yo. Like, the linebacker room is dark. It's dark, bro. Like, I can look at the corner and look at Duke Shelley and look at, David Long Jr., Nate Hobbs, and see a little glimmer of hope. Like, you know what? Tyler Hall looked really good at last year. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, a little glimmer of hope. Little. The safety room, Marcus Epps started in 17 games, started in all the playoff games and the Super Bowl. Glimmer of hope. Merrick still holding on to some type of hope for him. You look at that linebacker room, Divine Diablo. Bro, Luke Masterson, my young pup Butler, UDFA out of Arizona State. That shit is spooky. So maybe I'm just over hyping the Robert Spillane pickup because we need a linebacker, but I'm going to be real. Like,
bro, you're overhyping the Robert Spillane pickup like people who need ice water in hell. That guy is a fucking special teamer, bro. They better go out. They should have got Zach Cunningham or somebody. That dude.
Hey. I bet the Rolly, bro. He balls out this year. What's up? I bet you he leads the team in tackles this year. What's up?
Listen, bro.
What's up? The Rolly.
I'm smooth on that, Because I'm cool. We got
Hey.
something else.
The rolling is real, man.
Don't kill me with the ice, bro.
The rolling is real. I bet money right now Robert Spillane lead this team in tackles.
Look, bro, I bet you money right now he does it. You know what I'm
Raiders,
saying?
hey, Andy, the defense is definitely ass at this
Bro,
point.
he's gonna lead the Raiders in Pine. You know what I'm saying? And bro, I'm cool on the watch, but what we gotta do is we gotta bet something else. We gotta bet something that is fucked up, yo.
No, hey, Andy, where are you at right now, bro? You at home? If you at home, I need you to pull up, bro. All that, the defense is ass. Nah, bro, we're not doing that, dog. We're not doing that.
And he's a fucking scrub.
Scrub.
Yo.
Not doing that. Yeah, bro. This is a real rollie, bro. This shit is real gold, bro. It's like $65 at Allegiant Stadium, bro. Quit disrespecting the guy.
Not the Invicta.
Bro, quit disrespecting it. Bro, Andy is so disrespectful. We an hour in. He said, give me 40 minutes. No, we will not. Give me 40 minutes. Bro, man, did you hear what Andy just said? Give me 40. So specific. Give me 40 minutes. You disrespectful piece of shit. You know what, Andy? I'm done, man. I'm done. Put that on the shirt, Andy. Give me 40 minutes.
Yo, James Earl Jones. What movie is that where you looking like that, yo? That shit look crazy, yo. What is that? Conan the Barbarian or some shit, yo?
Yo, that shit do look. That's old boy in the backyard on Sandlot, right?
Yeah, it's James Earl Jones, the voice of Darth Vader, like James Earl Jones.
Shit. Javier, we signed D-Hop to a 5-year deal, bro.
Yeah, I wish.
5-year deal. Only $3 million this season, bro. Ain't that crazy? That is wild. Wild.
Yeah, right.
Javier, please don't clip this shit. It's definitely a lie, and we definitely did not sign D-Hop. Yeah. But I know today we had DeAndre Carter in the building. I'm gonna be real with you. Usually when it comes around this point where it's this late in the game and nothing has been released, it usually turns out that we didn't sign him. DeAndre Carter's coming off the best year of his career with the Chargers.
Yeah.
So maybe we're kind of trying to undersell him. We've seen what happened with Blaine Gabbert. We've seen what happened with what's up boy name that came in, the edge rusher from Miami. And we ended up going back to Miami, signing a 1-year deal with them. The name is Van Winkle. Yeah, I mean, I thought that would be a great signing for us. But yeah, like usually this late in the game when they don't sign on, it looks as though he might have left without a deal. But I could be wrong.
I can picture. Why would you want to picture that, yo? Andy being grumpy somewhere right now, yo. Andy is not grumpy, man. Andy is out buying lambskin condoms. Like it's
Andy is at the local liquor store in West Oakland buying lambskin booty call condoms.
Yo, with a bag of hot Cheetos and a 40.
Talk that shit. Shout out to Jay Schiller. Shout out to official elbow. Graphk and wasted. Our defense was not good. 31st in sacks. Damn, 34. That'd have been even like shit. They ain't in the league.
They'd be like, yo, Ohio State had more sacks than
and 29th in pass defense. Also, how do you feel about Canty at 7? Carter has too much bust potential. I look, if you want to call Jalen Carter a bust potential, Canty has all that written all over him too. An undersized guy that came out of the same school that that Aaron Donald came from. Like it's a I'm not taking him at 7. I have to trade back. I love Kalijah Canty, but I have to trade back to get him. There's no way. At least somewhere in the middle of the first round. If we don't do that, no, I'm not taking him at 7. He's raw dogs and girls like your boy Biff.
Retarded, bro. He said Andy's somewhere breaking down tape of his coworkers being terrible at his job right now. Yo, man, he's smoking dick. This guy's fucking terrible.
Fucking scrub. Hey, yo, manager, come here real quick. This dude's a fucking scrub.
Oh my God, yo.
Yo,
This joint is retarded, bro.
but official elbow. I'll say this. I know Carter has been dealing with some things. You know, one thing that people haven't realized? Think about this. And tell me if I'm tripping, Wasted. And elbow, let me know what you think about this, right? Jalen Carter just came off a great season in Georgia. Ended up seeing a friend of his die and someone that worked for the team pass away in a so-called race. They could have been racing, whatever, right? Came in 9 pounds overweight. Have we checked this guy's temperature to make sure he's okay? Like real talk though. Like maybe he's like wow,
He's definitely fucked up right now.
Yeah. So, but why is it a bust thing? He's a kid. He's a kid. You know what I mean? Like on the football field, that guy puts up numbers. The guy, yeah, Matt, his tape does not lie.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
People are trying to give you a smoke screen because there's somebody that's in the middle of the top half of the draft that wants him.
Immediately.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. People are fucking funny. You got people who have anxiety and have issues because they bitch fucking somebody.
Yeah.
This guy saw one of his best friends die.
Yeah.
Like, let's put things. You got people who fucking freak out because like some trivial bullshit happened in their life. They had an argument with their neighbor. And then these guys are supposed to take all of the shit that comes with being a star athlete and all of the pressure that's been on them. And then when people die and things happen in their life, it's never supposed to affect them. And that's bullshit, bro.
And he's a kid.
Yeah, facts. And the
bro,
fact that he's 9 pounds overweight, bro, real quickly. He's like fucking 285 pounds, bro.
Yes.
Like, yo, when you're a big dude, you can sit down and have a few beers and a slice of pizza and gain fucking 8 pounds.
Yeah.
Just off of water weight and salt and shit like that. So, like, get a guy fucking break. I think he's going to be all right, man.
We got to calm down. I mean, I'm going to tell y'all this. I know at 39, right, I take death a lot differently than I did in my early 20s. In my early 20s, I was hurt. I was confused. Hurt people. It was different. You know what I mean? At the age we are now, we understand, Wasted, that death is a beautiful thing, right? Like we go through life and it's a beautiful thing. I know it's tough, but at our age, we understand it's a beautiful thing, especially for people that were hurting or struggling. At his age, man, he's probably like, what the hell is going on? You know what I mean? So I'm not going to buy the whole bust thing with Jalen Carter. That man's tape does not lie. His measurables are insane. I think if he gets around the right coaching staff, the right moving parts on the defensive side of the ball, like I said, if Max and Chandler Jones put their arms around him and say, we got you, young pup, that guy can thrive. And if he's there at 7 and we pass up on him and we end up getting another defender, I'm going to be pissed. I don't care who it is. I
don't care if it's Witherspoon. I don't give a fuck.
Yes, and I love Witherspoon.
This guy is, listen, a lot of people like, oh, he takes plays off. Bro, that's a narrative a lot of the times, bro, that people like to use, right? Like last year when Jordan Davis was coming out, and I said that, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna admit that. I say, yo, I don't know, because we got to look at the motor. We got to look at the motor. Well,
that's still up for debate. He missed pretty much the whole season in Philly. We don't know what Jordan Davis brings to the table yet.
Yeah,
we don't know.
So my thing is that, yo, but this was a recurring thing. And the thing that I saw with Jordan Davis was the guy next to him was better than him.
Yeah.
That was the main thing for me. I saw Jalen Carter last year. I'm watching these guys and I'm like, whoa, just like last year. That's why I knew who the number 1 pick was going to be. Because I'm watching the defense looking for Jordan Davis. And I'm seeing people like, yo, listen, give my flowers, bro. Bro, what's up with you? Give me my flowers, bro.
God,
bro. Did I not call that, though?
Yeah,
I'm just saying. This is like your Javon.
Hey, chat. Do y'all see how he slowly kind of moved it? Yeah, man. I mean, I didn't say it. I didn't say the guy next to Jordan Davis was better than him. But what I did say was, the guy that, on it, I called it. You know what I mean? Come on.
Did I not?
Bro, you used that whole debate to get to the point that you were right about a player that's no longer.
I don't have nefarious reasons like that, bro. I'm just in a stream of consciousness right now, my brother. Everybody knows that, yo, Wasted been told you a long time. It's a lot of shit I say that comes to fruition. It's fine.
Like what?
Same as you. Same as you. I'll give you your flowers. There were a lot of things.
Hey, now that you gave me my flowers, you're right, bro.
Yo, listen, man. Now I'm taking the flowers and stomping on them. You never right about anything.
Hey, Javon High Stakes Holland. That's all I'm gonna say. Shout out to Big Time. Our defense gave us 5 10+ point leads last year. It can't be that bad. Does anybody get fired if we don't make the playoffs? Go get D-Hop.
No, nobody gets fired if they do well. Now, if they're 2-15, yes, somebody gets fired.
Yeah, I think this was a 3-year situation. I do, but if we shit the bed completely, and let's look at it like this: if the guys that they went out and got this year in the draft and in free agency shit the bed, you have to revisit this, right? Because then you have to realize, like, can they evaluate talent? Like Marcus Sepp shit the bed, ends up not being a starter. Duke Shelley doesn't work out for us. All these guys, and then you go draft and you draft terribly and these guys don't work. Then you have to look at the situation like, you know what?
Yeah, man.
A 3-year situation might be a 2.
Look, man, we got to give them a credit score. They haven't established their credit score yet. So with the nation, right? So like just how we have credit scores, they haven't established their credit score football-wise.
Yeah.
So they're establishing it this year. It will be established this year. So then we can say, get them the fuck out of here. Guys, you got to understand something, man. We have been saying the whole time, you got to sit back and watch. This thing hasn't aged yet. We don't know what's going to happen. So I'm not going to come and shit all over it. But the thing that bothers me is that you have so many people that comment on shit, guys that are doing content. You got some guys who lurk in the shadows and just come out of nowhere and shit all over everybody's fucking opinion and then go back in the shadows. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's bullshit. Like, yo, just so you can be fucking quote unquote right. The fuck out of here, bro. Like, yo, for me, it's not about me being right. It's about this team winning. And I'm not going to come on here with my audience and Graph's audience, and you combine this shit together. You combine Graph. So most of it is Graphic, but yo, Andy has a big audience.
Stop.
I have a decent sized audience. Hammer has a decent sized audience. I'm on with Sanjit. I'm on with everybody in the nation who is doing shit and has a big voice in this shit. We're on the screen with a Murph and Swaggy and all these guys, right? I'm not going on everybody's show and shitting on this team and starting a negative connotation. I'm not doing that, bro, because shit gets started on YouTube more than you realize. It gets started on YouTube in a way where I have my bro walking through motherfucking parties with players. He's standing next to a guy who played for the Raiders and people are pointing at him. Some people might say, oh, that's bullshit. It's the truth. The owner of the team looks at this man and knows who the fuck he is, bro. And looks at guys on the Raiders look at us and know who we are. We have fucking reporters hitting us up. I'm gonna talk my shit for a minute. We got motherfuckers giving us motherfucking tips and motherfuckers from ESPN hitting us and shit like that. And so y'all gotta understand, yo, the shit that you say on YouTube holds weight. It holds weight, bro. It holds weight. Some of us in this shit, it hold weight, bro. Not everybody shit hold weight.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, every day, Jordan Schultz, the guy that everybody sends me shit every time some Raiders shit comes up. Jordan Schultz always tweets me immediately, DMs me immediately, like, yo, something's big about to go on. Woo. So
now he's not gonna do that anymore for us because you just
nah. But bro, like because Schultz is solid though. He a cool dude. You know what I mean? Like, and he's been supposed to be on the show. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on with that, but he's been supposed to be on the show. But mind you, this guy literally, you know that he sends shit every day, bro. Every day.
Shit. And see, the thing with us is that we don't have. Let me tell you something about Graph and myself. I don't mean to speak for my bro, but I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I come from a different era. He come from a different era, right? So I don't want to air nobody dirty laundry on my show. I ain't about that. I just want to come on here and talk ball. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody send me something that's salacious or something, I go just like this and push it to the fucking side, and so does he. But I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Y'all gotta realize something. When you get on this airwaves, make sure that you put the Raiders first. That's the reason why we started playing the Raiders, because a lot of these fucking guys who write about the Raiders don't love the team, and they got to axe the grind against the Raiders, and they got to axe the grind against our fan base.
No,
And they
99.9% of the riders aren't Raider fans. They're not. You know what I mean? Like actually, I can probably comfortably say 100% of those guys aren't Raider fans.
The only guy I know that's a Raider fan,
Mo,
is Mo. Mo is really a
shout out to our brother Mo Moden.
Shout out to him. He is a Raider fan, bro.
But guess what? Mo was on the show consistently. We've been on screen with him multiple times.
Yes,
and
sir.
we were. It was funny. You shout to Mo. Wanted to do a show the other night. It just everything didn't line up correctly. But Mo was our guy. You know what I'm saying? Like we rock with Mo, and Mo is very busy, just like we all are. You know what I mean? But the thing is this, man. It's funny, and I agree. I'm gonna let you keep running because I ain't gonna lie, bro. You in your bag right now. Go ahead, King.
But like just to button it all up, yo, understand something. If you really love this team, give the shit a fucking chance. We don't want our fan base negative, and because that shit gets people fired. That shit fucks up people's decision-making process. I live in the tri-state area. I watch good coaches get run out of New York left and right for whatever sport you're talking about, just because the media doesn't like a little thing about them, or they say something or some bullshit and they run them out of town, bro. I don't want that to happen here. Let's let this shit develop for the first time in a long time, because Al Davis, when he was alive at the end of his life, he would fucking try to put lipstick on a pig at a certain point. He always thought he could win every year, no matter how. He thought he could win with Andrew Walter. You know what I'm saying, bro? We gotta let them build their thing. We gotta give them the same grace we gave Gruden, give them the same grace we gave Jack Del Rio, give them the same grace that other fucking football teams give their coaches, and let them turn this shit around.
Hey, T Raider, we would love it. I don't know who you're talking about. We will have Jermaine Illuminor on soon. He committed to coming on the show here soon. We talked to Philip Dorsett as well, our new speedster wide receiver. He'll be on the show soon. But who are you talking about, T Raider?
Whomever it is, if they're one of our linemen, we're always receptive to players.
We love it, brother.
We're always receptive to that.
T Raider over there looking like Baby Bash in his default picture and shit. Shout out to my boy T Raider, man.
Baby Bash.
Sugar, how you? Shout out to GA Patriot. Anybody not reading Planet Raiders, you are missing out on well-written Raiders articles that have teeth. Check it out. That is a great compliment. GA, that reminded me of when I first started this YouTube channel. I swear to God, because it was shit like that made me feel like, oh, I'm doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? With like it's working. And for you to say it about Planet Raiders, our baby, our new, you know what I mean? That's an infant. It's in its infant stages right now, man. That shit means the world to us, man. Shout out to GA. I appreciate you, bro. He said he's talking about Juice Scruggs.
That's what I'm laughing at. Yo, Juice Scruggs I'm telling you, this is the Neil Farrell thing of this year. Juice Scruggs will be a Raider, yo. It's going to be just like Neil Farrell. Last year, I was talking about Neil Farrell. Juice Scruggs will be a Raider. I don't see it.
Andre James is still a Raider. We re-signed Grasu. I don't see us getting the center.
He play guard too, though.
Scruggs?
Yeah, he could play guard too. So
we're not getting no Juice Scruggs.
Juice, come home, Juice.
Shout out to everybody here in the building, man. Let me see. Cisco says I would take Ty Wilson over Carter at 7 easily. The problem with that is, right, Cisco, and some people think that Tyree Wilson is going to be a guy that can play inside and out. I don't think that. I don't think he's going to be. This may sound crazy to y'all, but I feel like Tyree Wilson is Jadeveon Clowney 2.0. Like I'm a fan of him, but I don't know what he's gonna bring to the table at the next level. Like I don't know, man. I'd rather go with the sure thing, which is Jalen Carter, a guy that's gonna be probably an all-pro at the next level.
And we got a gap, we got a need there, right? You got a guy you're paying a shitload of money to on one side of the defensive end room. And you got another guy that is a fucking all pro.
Yeah.
So why, like sometimes you have it all lines up. He's a higher rated player, and he's a positional need. Yeah. And to be honest with you, Tyree Wilson kind of came out of nowhere. We haven't heard a fucking thing from Tyree Wilson before this year. Nobody was talking about him.
No.
So I'm cool, man.
And I live in Texas, you guys. Mind you, he plays at Texas Tech. I didn't hear anything about Tyree Wilson. And these guys I'm gonna tell y'all right now, in Texas, they love high school and college football even more than the NFL. I've not heard anything about him. You know what I mean? I know that, our brother Hammer is a huge Texas college fan. And I mean just anything. Texas Tech, TCU, Texas Longhorn, like he rocks with it. So he knows what's going on with it. Me personally, I just don't. Why would you draft an edge rusher at 7? Me personally, I just don't. You have Chandler still under contract. You have Max, one of the greatest DEs in the league. I just don't get why you would do that when you need a defensive tackle, a true DT. You know what I mean?
It's kind of like, look, man, there are 3 positions that are very easily translated to the National Football League: edge rushers, running backs, and defensive backs. A lot of times you could just get a guy out there that's talented and teach him 2 or 3 fucking pass rush moves, and then you could tell him to go out there and box and contain.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he doesn't have to learn, but that's something that translates very, very well. You remember, we can go all the way back in the days of Javon Curse. Javon Curse was just a freak athlete. He didn't really commit a pass rushing move to memory. And he went out there, what do you have, like 18 sacks one year, bro?
Yeah,
not 18. I don't know what it was, bro. But dude, look, man, if you can get a stud defensive tackle, man, that is something that's not growing on trees. Can y'all even name me 5 guys that are stud defensive tackles that you can remember? We can, because we're in this ethos all the time. Yeah. We're always talking about football. So I can say Aaron Donald, and I can say Jeffrey Simmons, and I can say freaking DeForest Buckner and Eric Armstead and all of these guys. We can say that, right? But some people can't do that.
And Joseph, the problem with this is you definitely can never have enough pass rushers. I agree with you, but you just drafted Malcolm Kuntz a few years ago, right? And I know this is the previous regime, got him out of Buffalo in the 3rd round. Like, is he going to get a chance? You know what I mean? We just let Clee walk in free agency. We went and got Jordan Willis, which is an edge rusher. You can move him around a little bit. Like, why go at 7 with the edge rusher when you need so much help at the cornerback position and the DT? Like, we need, and linebackers. We have a lot of needs on the defensive side of the ball. And I just wouldn't be comfortable, me personally, going with the edge rusher, even a Will Anderson. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Y'all can be mad at me if you want. If Will Anderson falls to 7, I don't want to take Will Anderson. I'm cool. I don't want to do that.
It depends on who else is on the board, though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So if he's there, Jalen Carter is there, Cansey's on the board, Witherspoon's on the board, Christian Gonzalez is on the board.
Well, if it's Spoon, I take him. If it's Christian Gonzalez, he's my second rated corner. Mm-hmm. I would probably take Will Anderson. Will Anderson is, I think Will Anderson is a guy who's going to be a solid starter in the National Football League. A solid starter, but see, that's all we need.
Okay, so what is Jalen Carter going to be?
I think Jalen Carter's going to be a star. See, a lot of people are talking about his numbers when he's at Georgia. They're like, oh, he had 33 tackles and 3 sacks. Y'all don't understand. They blow people out so bad. He's not on the field a whole hell of a lot, right? No. So you look at the sample size and the impact he has when he's on the field, and if you compare his numbers to other guys in college football, it's leaps and bounds.
Yes.
It's not the way it used to be, right? Like, you'd get a guy like a Warren Sapp, right? Be at Miami. Warren Sapp was going crazy at one. You got to look at Warren Sapp's numbers at Miami, because he was playing there with a bunch of studs, right? A lot of times, 3rd quarter, them guys are sitting down. They're not playing. They play a half of football, bro. So you can't look at them numbers when you got a program like Alabama or Georgia or Clemson or fucking Miami back in the day or Ohio State. You got to look at it in context, I think.
Yeah. No, straight up. But I'm saying, man, there's so much talent in this draft that I would be like, personally, like, what are we doing getting an edge rusher at 7? If anything, trade back. You know what I mean? Like, there's going to be so much talent in this draft, y'all. I don't think people realize. And eye test is a real thing, you guys. I'm telling y'all now, don't always go to PFF. Don't always go to this, and that. You have to watch football to understand what kind of real damage these guys do on the football field, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to pass the eye test. All that other shit is crazy to me, that people think, oh, well, he only got this many sacks. Bro, that shit doesn't, like, bro, you know how many stars in the NFL now were not great at the college was so-called great.
Yeah.
At the college level.
Bro, you got guys in the chat saying that Jalen Carter's a fat ass. The guy is 6'3", he's 300 pounds, right? And he's a defensive tackle. What do you want? You act like he's Gilbert Brown or some shit. Why the fuck am I always naming players from the early 90s? These people, a lot of people don't know.
But bro, so you want your defensive tackle to be Sean Bradley? Like,
come on, bro.
Like, is that what you want? You want your guy to be a Taco, right? You want him to be Taco, the center that went to Boston. You want him to be, one of these tall, just slim, like, bro, this is a defensive tackle. You want him to be thick framed, as my brother Wasted has coined the phrase.
Yes.
That's what you want.
Because you want him to be able to hold up in the middle of the defense. You want him to be able to take on two blockers.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, you got to look at the way he wears that shit. He don't wear his 300 pounds the way some of you motherfuckers do, because there's a lot of y'all that is probably 300 pounds. It's a lot of motherfuckers I see out here that talk shit about these guys. You motherfuckers are 5'9" and you fucking 280.
Got a whole beach ball hiding under your belly fat and shit. Like, real talk. Shout out to everybody here in the building, man. Jacob Cruz says, let's do a draft. We've done so many of these, man. You know what I mean? We have to really put together a solid, because free agency is finally almost to that stage where it's like it's almost over. So now we kind of know where our needs are, but I think we kind of know defensively that's just where it is at this point, right? Like, he said built like mashed potatoes.
Yo, that's a bad built motherfucker if you built like a mashed potato.
Facts.
That's a bad built motherfucker.
Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. Pay your bar tabs. If you guys are not subscribed to both channels, hit that subscribe. You guys, so y'all want a mock draft? That's what we're doing on the way out. Want to do a mock? All right, let's do a mock. We'll do that. Real quick, Elbow says first Cansey, second Forbes. Oh man, you talking my language, man. You just said Forbes, bro. Third Overshown. I would love that though. If that's what happened, I would love that. But the thing is, I would love Elbow to move back to the middle of the first and pick up some extra draft capital, whether it's an extra second or third. That looks perfect to me. Cansey, Forbes, Overshown. That's three major needs that we have. But the problem is, if you're taking Cansey at 7, you could have traded back and got more. You could have got some extra for him. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think anyone's going to take Cansey at 7 or even in the top 10. Now, in the middle of the first, you might be gone.
You know what happens if you take Kalijah Cansey at 7? It becomes the Cleveland Farrell pick all over again.
Yes.
He'd be a good player, right? But he'd be overdrafted and he'd have way too much on his back, yo.
Yep. Straight up. All right, let me pull this up real quick.
No, listen, hey, Graphk, real quick. Dollar Willie, bro, we're not saying that it's not a concern, bro. What I'm saying is I'm not going to judge Jalen Carter off of a bad, like a bad series of events and totally wash my hands of picking a guy that has put game tape up for the last 2 years. That's been phenomenal, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do that. So that's the reason why, for me, I know that this is exactly what happened when Warren Sapp came out. The New York Jets were supposed to draft Warren Sapp. They passed on him because he failed piss hot on weed, and then you got a bunch of motherfuckers who's evaluating him who grew up in the 50s and the 60s, who act like they don't fucking smoke weed now, and they didn't draft him. And look at it now. Hall of Fame later, career later, and shout out to Warren Sapp, but not shout out to him. Fuck him. Because, no disrespect, but all disrespect. That's the reason why. Like, at 7, he's good enough of a player to take that kind of risk with. I'm not taking that risk with Jamarcus Russell. Jamarcus Russell was the number 1 pick. Jamarcus Russell was a quarterback, and Jamarcus Russell really wasn't that fucking good. All he did was beat Notre Dame in the Sugar Bowl. So this is different, bro. I think it's worth it. I wouldn't even be mad if he was a bust. You had to take the chance, bro. It's like shooting your shot at a girl that's over your head.
5 minutes back.
That's what he said. Oh.
She crazy. Shout out to my wife. Right here. Let's do this. We're gonna do trades. Wasted. Okay.
Why not? Let's make it a little different, man.
Now, see, right here though, right? I did this yesterday. I took this exact offer. Do you think this is a realistic offer? Giving up 7 to the Chargers. I don't know if the Chargers, a divisional rival, will want to give up that much draft capital to move up to 7.
It's probably a quarterback there that they want. Yeah.
A quarterback?
Look, because CJ Stroud, maybe they want motherfucking Will Levis.
The Chargers, they got Herbert.
Oh shit, I'm not even looking. I'm just looking at the picks, bro. So all right, I'm a moron. So wait, who's not on the? Oh, they're trying to get Jalen Carter.
You think so?
Yeah, they're trying to get Jalen Carter.
So they're going to trade up and get a defensive tackle like that.
Bro, are you willing to pass on Jalen Carter? Because that's exact. Come on, he's not. Tyree Wilson's going. Christian Gonzalez is.
Okay, so let me ask you this: do you take Jalen Carter at 7 right now, or do you take pick 21, 54, 125 in the future first?
Bro, it's I don't know, man, because it's an AFC West team. So now I got to live with it forevermore. I got Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack, and fucking Jalen Carter
right here. Nah, we're not gonna do that because it's a future. That doesn't help what we got going on right now.
See, and to be honest with you, for us in real life, if I get a pick next year, I definitely entertain it. But we're not going to be picking this next year. So to me, no.
Okay, so get rid of this?
Yeah, I would get rid of it. I wouldn't do that, bro.
Carter.
Of course. Like your life depended on it.
All right, boom. You got Jalen Carter at 7.
Spoke it into existence. Now it's going to happen just like that.
I don't want any
2024 picks. Any 2024 picks, you can get the fuck out of here with that.
All right. Damn, see it. My boy Cansey is right there. See, this is what I'm saying, man. Like, Cansey may fall.
You know what?
Yes.
Fuck it. We doubling up.
Boy.
We got the best defensive line in football.
Yep. I love it. Reject that. Reject that.
All right. So now it's time to roll. Now we got Emmanuel Forbes right there staring us in the face, or Hendon Hooker.
Or Sewell.
Are we gonna no Sewell at linebacker? I'm cool on him, bro. Look, bro, are we going E-Man Forbes? Or are we going Hendon Hooker, man?
Now, me personally, right? I don't know why. I just feel like the more and more I'm really starting to get on that Stetson Bennett later in the like. I don't know why, bro. I have no clue.
Because all of the shit that they say about Stetson Bennett is not true.
He's a winner. He's a winner.
Strongest arms in the draft. Hey, man, defense, bro. E-Man is right there for us, yo.
Boom. So we got defensive tackle. Who do we draft so far?
We got the 2 best defensive tackles in the draft in the corner.
I love it.
We got 3 starters right there.
All right.
Now, hey, man, now we need some linebacker help. And Dion Henley from Washington State's there.
Overshown's there.
Overshown is there. So which one do you value? I like Overshown for the upside, but I think Dion Henley comes in and starts immediately.
I'm taking Overshown.
Hey, man, that was our guy.
I'm taking Overshown.
Yeah, man, he's a guy that if he puts some weight on, he can be a fucking tremendous pass rusher.
No, we can double up right here at linebacker. Or let's go to all. We got safety, Brandon Joseph. We Notre Dame guys. We know. So, he's nice.
Brandon be getting smoked, though. I'm cool on him, bro. I'm going to do right there.
Andrew Voorhees is there, a guy that's going to have to sit for a year at the guard position out of USC, but he's a dog.
Did Wagner Morris get hurt?
I don't think so.
I'm tweaking.
I don't think so. Zach Kuntz is there. An older me.
Yo, we didn't get a hooker, but we got Kuntz, baby.
6'8", but he's really like 6'9". What do you want to do?
What you want to do, bro? Want odds and evens? I got odds. You got evens. Odds we take them. Evens we don't.
I like taking the tight end right here.
3.
But let's go to offense. Let's see what we got.
Because I want to do something inside. As far as guard play and stuff like that. That's really what I would like.
So you okay? So, but Voorhees doesn't help us this year.
I don't know, man.
He'll be available the next round.
All right, so let's get Kuntz. Let's
take him. Fuck it.
We got a stud tight end.
Let's do it. And he is off the board.
Hey, bro, but you know what? Damn, Jalen Graham was still available, man.
Nathaniel Dale is there. My guy Tank. Let me see.
I want a wide receiver, bro. I'm cool on that shit.
All right, let me see. We got 2 DTs already.
We got to go offensive. Yo, Rashad Torrance is second, bro.
Ooh, Jacorian Ben is there out of Maryland.
Bro, I'm telling you, Rashad Torrance, the safety out of Florida, is a beast.
Okay, boom, let's go. And we right back to back with it. So let me see.
Jonathan Mingo, we got our wide receiver there too. Oh man,
I like Mingo, but I'm gonna go back to the defensive side of the ball.
Corey Trice, Obi's brother.
Yeah, we need another corner. So I'm gonna go get Bennett, a speedster out of Maryland.
Oh man, maybe he can return kicks too.
There you go. All right. Nah.
Oh, my neck.
All right. Shit.
Hababaku. Dorian Thompson Robinson, bro. That's the guy. I would take Dorian Thompson Robinson, bro.
Say less.
Yeah, man. I like. He's super athletic, man.
All right. Let's go back over here. Damn, Javon Hicks is still there. I might take another safety.
Yeah, man. Why not, man? Clean that room out. Fuck it.
I like Mafia out of UCLA too. The guard. Where's my boy out of San Jose? The edge rusher.
I think he's going, bro. He's going to.
I like Anthony out of Vanderbilt.
4G, yeah. You.
Oh nope. My edge rusher right there.
Okay.
Taking him.
Shit, we damn near good to go, man. We got to get some offensive line help, though, Graham. We got to get some offensive line help.
All right.
You got to.
Tackle or guard?
You know what? Either one, man. Either one. Connor Galvin. Let me see what we got here. Best player available. To Sean Manning from Kentucky. Kentucky's had some pretty good linemen coming out, man.
Definitely have. I like Connor Galvin too, though. Dante Bull out of Fresno State. That's a guy that we always were kind of looking at.
Yeah. So, will you think that this is stronger than this? What you think, man? What you think? You want to go somewhere else with it? Center. You got guard, tackle.
Let me read these. Let me read these two supers before we do it. Shout out to JT, my dogs, turd cutters, baby. Shout out to my boy JT. Shout out to Midnight Raider King. Look, I've been a Raider fan for 40 plus years, and I will never fade. Give Josh McDaniels and Zeke time. They don't have rings by accident. That team was good from top to bottom. It wasn't all Brady. That's what these guys are trying to build the damn trust. Talk that shit.
Trust the damn process, man.
Bro, I love, bro, that right there, man. Midnight, bro. Oh my God.
Midnight Raider King. That was the comment of the night. Shout out to you. You are the MVP tonight. That was the Stone Cold lead pipe fact of the night.
The GOAT, bro. The fucking GOAT. Shout out to Midnight, man. I appreciate you, bro, on a $50, man. All right, let's do this. Let's get a guard. Mafi's there. I like TJ Bass out of Oregon. I like McClendon Curtis also out of Chattanooga.
Have you watched the Sean Manning?
I haven't.
Yeah, I like Manning too, but I think Antonio Mafi's the best guy on the board, man.
Me too.
Man. He's really, really good. I like him.
All right, so we got a guard. Let's see what's best available right now. We got two corners. Oh, Carl Brooks is still on the board. We got two defensive tackles though. I'm gonna take Anthony right here. We need a linebacker.
You got to.
Yeah, we need a linebacker.
People would be like, damn, the Raiders got their whole defense in one draft.
I'm telling you, bro. Real shit. Now, what you want to do right here? You want to get a tackle?
I'm more best player available, man, because we've kind of sprayed.
Yeah.
Muhammad Ibrahim. We don't need another running back, though.
You want to go get Carl Brooks? Then he's still the best player on the. To me, he's the best player on the board right now.
Man. Why not, bro?
All right, come on.
3 DTs, man. Fuck it.
Yeah, we need it.
We can run some of these bums out of here.
So Jalen Carter, Kalijah Cansey, Emmanuel Forbes. That shit is cold, bro. DeMaria Overshown, Zach Kuntz,
Rashad Torrance,
Jacorian Bennett, speedster out of Maryland, DTR.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, I love VH, man, out of San Jose State, the edge rusher. Mafia out of UCLA. We got Anthony out of Vanderbilt and Carl Brooks. I love that. I love it. I love it.
Would they grade that draft, man? That draft is ridiculous.
I don't think that they draft. I don't think they do that on this shit.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Yeah, I don't think they do. But I like that shit, man. And there we go. So There we have it, man. We having fun with it, you guys. Shout out to everybody that's been here in the building all damn night. We appreciate you guys so much. We will be doing the grading free agency show here in the next day or so. So stay tuned for that. PlanetRaiders.com. You guys go support our new website. That is something that we're trying to turn into the Bleacher Report of Raiders football talk, man. So make sure you guys go support Planet Raiders. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Like, that is our biggest, our main goal is to get Planet Raiders off the fucking ground.
Yeah.
So go to PlanetRaiders.com.
And guess what? The more you guys go over there and tap into what we're doing, the better it will be as far as like the product. Because when you guys are tapping in, you know, you get quality people that want to participate, and we're able to push this product forward. But we're putting a lot of our resources into this and our time. And I don't ever beg anybody for anything, man. If it's good, go over there. If we suck, then you know what? Just let us know.
Yeah,
the only thing I want positive and negative feedback. I want it all. Because if you give me negative feedback, I'm gonna come back stronger the next day.
There you go.
So,
and I love that shit, man. Shout out to my brother Wasted, man. Always great fucking show, man. Whether you guys are watching on OakLosVegas Raiders Network or Raider Nation Unlimited with our brother Wasted Talent, make sure you guys leave hitting that subscribe button. Real quick on the way out, shout out to JT. Hear me out. McDaniels trades all of his picks. Planet and tells every coach you have to wear the old time Mark Davis haircut. Shout out to JT. I'm gonna be real with you, JT. I love you, brother, but I've seen funnier ones. Hey, JT.
You lacking, bro.
You slacking on your Mac and pimping.
Real quickly, bro.
But nothing can top the Uncle Herpes draft. So the standards are all the way up here, JT. You're slacking on your Mac.
Look, Dave Chappelle can't. It's the Dave Chappelle level joke, bro. You got to come with that. Real quick, I want to say something real quick. A lot of people ask me about Benavidez playing really quickly, because I'm not gonna go lie. I'm gonna go watch the fight. I think David Benavidez is powerful. He's younger. He's undefeated.
Yeah.
He hasn't been tested, and he should probably win this fight. But I got Caleb Plant winning because it is the sweet science of boxing, and Caleb Plant is a masterful boxer. Yeah. So I'm gonna. I probably look bad because I know a lot of people love Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? And he's powerful and all of that, but he hasn't been tested, and I think that Caleb Plant is going to fucking outclass him and win on decision tonight. Y'all have a good night, man.
There you go. Shout out to everybody in the building. We will be back. You already know we are always active day in and day out. We love y'all to death, man. Wipe them feet, pay your bar tabs on the way out, and make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Like I said, it's free, man.
I think I'm like 170 away from 7K. So,
that's beautiful. Hey, no. We got to do something spectacular for that. Everybody hit that sub button on Raider Nation Unlimited. Let's get them to 7K. Y'all are deadly together. Great show. Shout out to my dog RS. As always, my brother Wasted. You already know I love you, bro. We talk every day, fucking 10 hours a day.
I know, right?
But great show, you guys. Shout out to everybody here in the building. We appreciate you guys so much. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend. Salute to y'all. We outro. One. Yeah, man.